Hi everyone, Miss Rogers here of the Learning Commons, and this video shows you how to develop a bank of search keywords when you're conducting research. You'll use those search keywords to enter into a Google search bar or the search bar on a database. So I'm going to give you an overview of this slide. Always remember, if you have any questions, click this orange button and you can click here and it'll open up an email to me, or stop by the Learning Commons and we can chat. So on this slide, I have a sample topic right here, a sample research question right here, and the steps I go through to make and then utilize a bank of search keywords. I like to have lots of options when I'm doing research. And this next slide will develop this bank of search keywords together. So let me give you a little overview. Our sample topic is social media and teens' mental health. I also have a sample research question: how has social media impacted teens' mental health? You can see that question is based directly on the topic. It doesn't matter if you have only a topic or only a research question. Either way will work. And then here are the steps I've gone through to develop this bank of potential search keywords. So here's my question again. And then here are potential search keywords related to each of my main key terms. So I'm going to show you, we can do that together, how I come up with this bank. So here is my blank slide. The first thing I'm going to do is start off with my research question. So I'm going to copy that and paste it right here. Now we're ready for step number 1. Highlight each keyword, a single word or a phrase, in my question. So how and has don't count, right? But social media does. So I'm going to highlight social media and I am going to change that color pink. Okay. Impacted seems like it can be a keyword, but I would say in this case it is not. Teens, definitely a keyword. So I'm going to highlight that one in a different color because it's a different keyword. And then the phrase mental health is going to be my third keyword. Okay, so I have 3 keywords. So here's what I do. I'm going to copy this one and put it down below, because social media is a great keyword. And since it's a phrase, I'm going to put it inside quotes. I want those 2 words together. Now I'm going to come up with other options for social media. So this is number 2. I'm going to develop a list of synonyms, alternate phrases, and or examples for each keyword. So for social media, I feel like that is a great phrase, and I can't think of another name for social media. So I'm going to go with examples. So one example might be TikTok. Another might be Instagram. Another might be Twitter. And I just want to reiterate that these are specific examples of social media platforms. Now I'm going to repeat what I did with social media for my second keyword, teens. And this time I'm going to develop a list of synonyms or alternate phrases for the phrase teens. So another term for teens might be young adults. Since that term is 2 words, I'm going to put it inside quotes. Okay, another might be children. Another might be adolescents. So just to reiterate, these are synonyms or alternate phrases for the word teens. Okay, now I'm on to my third keyword, mental health. You can see that because this one is 2 words, I've put it inside quotes as well. There are not great synonyms for mental health. Really what I want are specific examples. When I'm thinking mental health, I'm thinking anxiety, I'm thinking depression, and possibly even eating disorders. Since again, that's 2 words, I put it inside quotes. And again, to reiterate, these are specific examples of mental health issues. As I go to either Google or one of the databases, I'm going to now choose from any of these words. I can stick with social media or I could jump right to TikTok and search TikTok and mental health, or TikTok and depression, or Twitter and young adults, for instance. Okay. As I find that some keywords work really well, what I recommend is that you keep notes here in this bank. So I recommend you underline keywords that work really well. So if TikTok ends up working really well, I'm going to underline that one and strike through keywords that don't work. So let's say I decide, you know what, eating disorders, when I add that into my search terms that I'm using when I'm searching, I'm finding the sort of information I didn't think I would find. So Shift Alt 5, Shift Alt 5, I'm going to strike through that one. This is the shortcut for striking through. And as I'm doing research, I'm bound to find more words that are either vocab words or words specific to my topic that I didn't already know. And I'm going to add those here as well. I can add to one of my three, or I can add completely new list of terms that I should include in my search terms. Having a good list of search terms can make your research process so much smoother. So if you find you're not finding the information you expected when you looked online, please talk with me. And the first thing I will ask you is, what search terms have you been using? Let's see if we can find some other search terms to try as well. Good luck with your research, and please reach out if you have any questions.